My name's Melanie.
Hello, Melanie. I'm Frank. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How old are you, Melanie?
I just turned 31 on November 3rd.
Oh, okay. So, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
And where are you from?
I'm from Northeast Philly, like Fox Chase area.
Okay. And born and raised out there?
Yep.
A two-parent home, one-parent home?
One parent home. I guess you could say I had two one-parent homes.
Mom and dad?
Yeah.
Did you have like normal visitation and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Were they ever together that you remember?
Not that I remember, but they were together until I was like 1 year old.
Okay. And who did you live with primarily? Your mom?
My mom.
Okay. Growing up, was there any addiction in the household?
My dad, not in my household, but my dad was addicted to heroin for a good part of my life, but he didn't live with us.
Do you remember seeing stuff that maybe at the time you shouldn't have seen?
Him being high, yeah.
Okay.
And just like falling asleep, like random places and stuff like that. So yeah, there's definitely stuff that I picked up on.
How did that make you feel, as a young girl?
Sometimes scared and not really understanding that it was from drugs either. And I mean, times where he fell asleep like outside the car on like the side of the street, like that's when I was like kind of scared because I didn't know.
Okay, like worried for him, scared?
Like just didn't know what was going on, I guess.
Okay. And how old do you think you were at this time?
Like 5.
Okay, so you were just a little girl at the time.
Yeah.
All right. And did his addiction, did he have to like go to jail ever or anything like that?
Yeah, he went to jail, rehabs, all that.
Your mom, did she ever end up remarrying or anything?
Yeah, I had a stepdad. He was from Ireland. And my mom actually just passed away last November.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. From crack laced with fentanyl.
What?
And my mom wasn't, she just started smoking.
Yeah.
Like not last summer, this past summer, the summer before that, while I was in rehab with my first child. And her boyfriend died, so she just started smoking crack. She actually went and knocked on my old drug dealer's door. She remembered where he lived from dropping me off there. And
to sort of get plugged up?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was really fucked up situation, and yeah, now my mom is gone, so it sucks.
Were you and your mom close?
We were, but we had a really toxic relationship. We fought all the time, but it was just because like we wanted the best for each other, and my mom is a very difficult person to deal with, but so am I. So I guess like
I think we all are, right?
Yeah.
I know. Shit. I think we all are. We all have faults. We're all difficult. We're all pain in the ass. We're all a little bit of everything at times. Mm-hmm. Did you finish high school?
Yes.
Okay. If I was to go back and ask your best friend in 9th or 10th grade who you were, what would they say?
Probably a totally different person than I am now. I mean, I didn't do drugs or anything like that. I was kind of like, I was in all honor classes. Like, I mean, I like to have fun and stuff, but I was more like.
You felt like you knew your boundaries.
Yeah.
When you were younger.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I didn't do all that crazy stuff.
All right. What's your favorite childhood memory that you have?
Probably going to Disney World.
How old were you, and who took you?
I was 6 and I went with my mom.
Any other siblings?
I have 2 sisters.
Good relationships with them?
Yeah.
Have you ever been the victim of any type of domestic abuse or sexual abuse or anything like that?
I've had some relationships where you know, there was like some domestic abuse, but not like
Some
on the
people that
regular.
were,
It was just
yeah.
like we would get into fights, and it sometimes got to that point, but
Yeah. Okay.
it would be on both sides, like I guess, you know. So
When did drugs come into the picture for you?
I started using heroin in 2016, and I started using crack cocaine in 2019.
What was it that brought that on?
Well, actually, I was engaged to this guy from England, and we flew over there to get married, but our paperwork we were missing some paperwork, and they sent me home, and then they wouldn't let him back into the country because he stayed here over 90 days while he was here.
Okay.
So it ended up like ruining that relationship because we were apart for so long. I had started using as soon as I got back to America. So I was really upset.
Used to self-medicate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. And how did you end up meeting him?
I had my apartment up on, it's called this thing called couch surfing. It's like Airbnb, but you can stay for free. And when I traveled Europe, I stayed in a lot of places for free, like Paris and Amsterdam. So when I got home, I put my apartment up, and he requested to stay there, and then he came and stayed.
What type of people did you meet doing that?
Nice people.
Yeah? Like all types of people, cool people?
Yeah.
Any bad situations?
Nope.
No? That's dope. So, and it's like Airbnb, and what's it called?
Couch surfing.
Couch surfing? Mm-hmm. And there's like an actual app and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
You
I
just
never
have
knew
to
that.
Look out where you're going.
Yeah. I obviously I know what couch surfing is, but that's dope. Mm-hmm. How do you find yourself here in Kensington?
Well, my house burnt down in 2020, and from there on, it just was when everything went to shit. I mean, I didn't have the same money that I had when I was living in a house. I had nowhere to stay. You know, me and my ex were just out here, and the drugs are cheaper down here. It's just, it was just easier to come down here and get what we needed.
How were you supporting your habit prior to coming here?
I was a dancer, and then me and my ex, we lived with, actually it's his neighbor, we call him our uncle, but it's his neighbor at his parents' house.
Okay.
So he lived next door to him his whole life, and he let us both live there for free, and he would get like a lot of money every month.
Got you.
He did drugs too, but not like, he just smoked crack. So basically, like, I had full access to like all his like accounts, and I took care of everything, and he trusted me, and it was a really good situation until the house burnt down.
Where did he get his money from monthly?
Social Security and veterans check. He's old, yeah.
All right. And where is he at now? Do you know?
His stepson moved him far away from us because he didn't want him to be around us. He still sends me money. I just have to get my bank account like back open.
If you're honest with yourself, do you think that that's a good thing that his stepson moved him far away?
Yes and no, because I was like, really like, I wasn't taking advantage of him. Like he was putting the house in my name and everything. Like we had all the paperwork done, and he wanted me to live there until he died. Like, so it was, I mean, I could have gotten clean. So I feel like I do more drugs now than I did when I lived there. I was more stable, so I can control myself.
All right.
And things weren't as bad then.
Have you had any bad experiences being here in Kensington?
Yeah, tons.
Can you explain some to me or share some with me, please?
There's people trying to rob me, succeeding in robbing me. People trying to like, you know, tell me that they're gonna help me out, and then they fucking like just lead you on and not do what they say. Like just a bunch of shit. The gunshots.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
It's like everybody's preying on everybody here, right?
Yup. all the dirty people that don't take care of themselves, trash everywhere. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. What would you say to somebody who is 18, 19 years old, who's thinking about coming to Kensington, who hears, you know what, the drugs are cheap here, they're free at times, I can go there and I'm going to have a great time?
I would say that do not come here. It is the portal to hell, and you'll get stuck here and never be able to get yourself out.
Yeah.
So just stay far away.
And how long have you been here?
Since about 2020.
Okay.
Off and on.
Where'd you sleep at last night?
At Bridge and Pratt.
Okay. Out on the street?
Yeah, I was in the parking garage, but yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No? All right. Well, I thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I hope that, you know, whichever way you decide to take your life, that you're successful at it. If somebody was to offer you a program, would you be willing to take it?
Yeah, it depends what it was, but you know, I'm definitely on my way to do that.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I thank you very much.
Again,